Hi. So, it's a crazy day. So, Charlie Kirk was killed yesterday. I know you guys are looking at me like, oh, is she his follower? Is she his fan? No, I'm none of those things. I just like to listen and watch. I watch a lot of politics. I listen to a lot of politicians talk. It don't matter what aisle you're from. You can be a Republican, a Democrat, whatever part of the politics you're from. It really doesn't matter to me. I like to listen to what everybody's opinion, what they have to say, especially like what can you do for your people? You know what I'm saying? So Charlie Kirk was the person. It was a young man, you know. He was young and now he's gone with a young wife and two little kids. Okay? And now, like, what is going on in this country? Can't we speak our mind? And please, I'm not a Democrat, I'm not a Republican, I'm not independent. I'm wherever floats my boat. I can vote for a Republican president. I can vote for a Democrat president. I can vote for anyone that is running. As long as you have something to offer me, my household, my family, and the country. You know what I'm saying? So I don't fault people in whichever political spectrum you believe in or you are in. And I think that's how we as human beings should always look at these things. Let people have their opinions. Let people believe what they believe in. And you have your opinion and you believe what you believe in. But taking it a step further and decide that you want to go like end someone else's life because of what they believe in. And this guy, I know a lot of people are like, oh, good riddance to bad rubbish. You know, I don't know if some of you understand what that means. Good riddance to bad rubbish means, oh, it's good that this happened to him. It's good that this happened. Or look at what he used to say about black people or about, you know, people that are not white. Or look at the things that he said, that he's done or whatever. No. But those were the things that he believed in. And not only that he believed in them, but he wasn't scared. And it was okay for him to say, if you know you don't believe in these things, challenge me, come debate me, come talk to me, and I will listen. And I will listen to what you have to say. And please, you listen to what I have to say. Let's convince each other. Let's grow together. And these were the things that he used to say. Okay, look now. It was at his function, rally or whatever, where he says, it's okay for you to grow, for you to come debate me. Come talk to me. You know what I'm saying? It was open to anybody debating him, to talking to him, to change my mind. He was able to change thousands and thousands. Young kids, it don't matter what color you are, they're following him. They love him, they like him. I have at my daughter's school, there are kids who love him. Teenagers, or even younger kids, or older kids, college kids, older people who loves him. You cannot fault people for what they believe in or for the things, because he's a smart kid who was a college dropout, has made something of himself and made people believe in what he has to say and listen to what he has to say. And now somebody who doesn't, maybe for one reason or another, doesn't like or did not like some of the things that he was doing or was saying, decided that they want to just end it, end his life. For what? And then while that was going on, while Charlie Kirk shooting was going on, there comes the TV, dun dun dun, another shooting is going on in the school. Is in Colorado or somewhere. In Colorado. Kids. How many shootings this year? Come on, man. Come on. We have to do better in this country. It is okay for us to agree to disagree. It is okay for you to disagree with people. But there's something wrong when you have to sit there and plan to go end someone's life. Charlie Kirk did not deserve this. I don't care what anybody says. I know I've come across things on social media of people saying he deserved it. Oh, let him go. Oh, we're not going to miss out on anything. We're not going to lose anything. Okay, even I is not going to miss out or lose it. But this is a human being. It don't matter what he's said, he's done. He's a human being. I think sometimes we forget to put ourselves in someone else's shoe. Like these shoes that we wear, we forget sometimes to put ourselves in someone else's shoes. And I always, every day to try to remind myself of that. We are all human beings at the end of the day. We all bleed the same blood. It don't matter what color you are, same blood. Charlie Kirk was gunned down. And what did he bleed? Red. So it don't matter what color you are. I think sometimes we forget that. We get carried away. He did not deserve this. He did not, no matter what political spectrum he's from. Yeah, he's from the far right wing. So there are people from the far left wing, right? So what are we going to do? We're just going to take, you know what, and just start like boom, 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 everybody down. Like if you think that this is okay, then you need to be worried when you're having an argument or debating if you're a Democrat. Because a lot of people on the other side of the aisle, especially like the younger generation, what do you call them? Gen Z or whatever, 20s or whatever, I see it on TikTok or social media. Oh, let him go. They're like progressive, right? Liberals. It's good. What happened to him is good. It's good. Okay. So you need to be careful because what's good for the goose is good for the gander. It can happen to the left wing or the right wing. It can happen to Republicans or Democrats. It don't matter how far or how close or how middle you are. Now, do we have to be careful of how we talk to other people who believe in different political or who believe in anything from what we believe in? Like now, do you have to scratch your head? Like, oh, if someone wants to say something and I don't believe in it or I don't want to argue because I don't know if that person is going to come back and do harm to me. This is the United States of America, God's own country. This is a freedom land for people to say, do whatever, but you cannot take somebody else's life. The life that God created. Come on, how is that even right? This man on yesterday, September 10th, woke up, got ready to go do what he likes doing, what he loves doing, what he believes in doing. He's been doing this since he was 19, 20 years old, or if not even less than that. And someone decided to just plan and take his life. How is that okay? I just thought I should come here and just talk about how I feel about this situation because I see everything that is going on. Even here in Texas, I see some people saying, oh, good for him. No, how is that good for him? It makes us all in this country, even us just as a human being in the world, look bad and horrible. It happened to him, it didn't happen to me, but what about tomorrow? Sometimes we just need to sit down and think and say, oh, okay, maybe if you've said, oh, good for him, I hope at some point you sit down and think and say, Charlie Kirk, you know what, now thinking about it, Charlie Kirk did not deserve that. Because I believe in what I believe in. Okay, I'm a liberal. Okay, I'm a progressive. I'm a Democrat. And it was a far right wing Republican. But I am something too on the left side. Or in the middle, independent, whatever you are. It happened to a Republican that is a far-right activist. It can happen to anybody on the left too, so what do you say then? You're going to say, oh my God, the person didn't deserve it. Nobody deserved to be killed. Especially the way he was gone down. Nobody deserves that. I debate people in politics every time. If you know me, you know. I follow politics a lot and I debate people in politics. I have a lot of Republican friends. I have a lot of Democrat friends I have a lot of independent friends. I have friends from all spectrum. And I'm not in any of these things. I vote who I feel is best for me. It don't matter where what aisle you're from. You can be a Democrat, a Republican, an independent, whatever. I can vote for you. And I like to debate. I like to talk to people. So I'm going to say, debate me. Change my mind. And then when you don't like the things that I say or believe in, politics-wise, what's going to happen then? There's nothing wrong with debating people, with saying, I don't agree, I disagree. Because the reason why I'm talking about this, I'm new on YouTube, fine. But this is scary. Especially for people like us who like to debate, who like to talk to our friends. I have a lot of Republican friends. I have Democrat friends. I'm in Texas, and I love Texas. I have very close friends here that are Republicans. It don't make no difference. It's politics. Sometimes we talk about it like, okay, so that's what you think, that's what you believe. I'm like, yeah, and then I'm like, oh, we go back and forth. And then the next thing we're hugging, what are we gonna go do? Are we gonna go eat? What are our kids doing? Things like that. I've never left a place where I was debating with people that I know, or even like during sports events or anything, like in public or whatever, and maybe it's like during the election, and something comes up, and we start saying, oh yeah, and then we start talking about it, and then we realize that, oh, we're both on the different side right now. But we all still continue talking, but respectfully. And then in the end, I've even had to tell someone, I don't agree, but hey, we can agree to disagree. I wish you luck. May the best winner win in an election. And we all laugh and say, oh, have a nice day. I've never left that conversation and said, that person is crazy. I can't believe that person is going to vote for that person, or that person is thinking that way. No. Or, oh, what am I going to do to that person? I can't believe they don't believe in what I believe in. You cannot make people believe in what you believe in. You're not God. It must be crazy, like somebody must be crazy in the head, sick, real sick in the head, to think that a young man like Charlie Kirk, 31 years old, is okay for you to plan against and go take his life. Please, America, let's do better. We can do better. Killing is not the solution. I'm nobody. I'm just me. But like I said on this YouTube, I'm always I watch football, I watch politics, whatever I see, whatever I feel like I have to talk about, speak about. This is Naomi Abu Speaks Her Mind. I'm always going to speak how I feel. You might not like it, it's okay. It's okay for us to agree to disagree. I'm the queen of agreeing to disagree, but you will never see me disagreeing with you today. If I see you tomorrow, I'm good. Hi! I've seen people that I've disagreed with, and I see them next time. And that was when I'm like, hi, and then they're like, not saying nothing to me. And then I think about, oh, what just happened? And then I realized that, maybe last time what we talked about, they're still mad. We were just having a debate. Why do they still have that in their mind? I don't have it in my mind. We just debated and argued and went back and forth about something. Why are they still thinking about it? So I stay away from those people. That's why I never faulted Charlie Kirk every time I saw him in politics. Every time he said something, I'm like, well, that's what he believes in. I remember sitting with someone one time, and they're like, this young guy, oh man, he's too young to be thinking the way he thinks sometimes, the way he speaks sometimes. I'm like, but he's smart of him to think the way he thinks and believe the way he believes. You just have your own opinion and think the way you think and believe the way you believe, just like me. But that's smart of him. You know what I'm saying? So you cannot fault people for the way they live their life. And you cannot tell people how to. You cannot force people to, or fault people to speak or say things that you want to hear. We all have to learn to accept people or meet people. Like I always tell people, learn to meet people where they are. And somebody once told me, how about they meet you halfway? I'm like, there's some people that you cannot meet halfway. Learn to meet people where they are. And when you meet them where they are and you still realize that they're still not willing, they don't want to, then you leave them where they are. But you go about your business. Charlie Kirk wasn't hurting anybody. He didn't kill nobody. He wasn't a criminal. He was just living his life. This is the United States of America. He was living his life, believing in what he believes in, debating, going from colleges to colleges, from state to state, city to city, talking to people about what he believes in and what he stands for. Like, what do we stand for? I know what I stand for. What do you stand for? And the person that took that gun and shot him and killed him. And from what I heard, his wife and kids were there too. Come on. And when you see it and you're going to say he deserves it, no, he doesn't. Nobody deserves to lose their life because of their beliefs or because of what they stand for or because of who they voted for. Nobody. So please, people, let's do better. It's sad. And then look at the shootings that are going on in schools. Like I think it's been 4 shootings or more than 4 shootings in schools this year. I know back to back recently. What are we going to do about those things? This gun violence. Enough is enough. You know, nobody deserves to be killed. Nobody deserves to die because of their beliefs or their stands. We are allowed to. Let's stop living. This is scary. And let's stop living in a scary world. The United States I knew 20-something years ago is changing and we can take it back. Have a nice day.